It started a week ago, right after I moved into my new apartment. The place was cheap, suspiciously cheap, but the landlord seemed eager to get me in. "It's quiet," he promised. "Perfect for someone who likes to keep to themselves." And it was quiet. Too quiet. On the second night, I woke up to the sound of faint shuffling. I assumed it was my upstairs neighbor, maybe moving furniture or pacing. But as I sat up in bed, I realized the sound was coming from inside my apartment. I crept out of bed, heart pounding, clutching my phone like a weapon. The hallway outside my bedroom was dark, but the faint moonlight streaming through the window illuminated a shadow. It was long, stretched unnaturally, and it stood at the end of the hall. "Hello?" I called, my voice cracking. The shadow didn't move. I flipped the light switch, and it disappeared. My breathing was ragged, but there was nothing there. Convinced it was a trick of the light, I went back to bed. Though I didn't sleep much. The next few nights were worse. I started seeing the shadow more often, always at the end of the hallway, always still. One night, I mustered the courage to approach it, but the closer I got, the colder the air became. By the time I was an arm's length away, I could see my breath clouding the air. Then the shadow vanished, leaving me trembling in the dark. I tried to rationalize it. Stress, fatigue, maybe even a gas leak messing with my head. But then, 2 nights ago, it escalated. I woke to the sound of whispering, low, guttural, incomprehensible words that felt like they were being spoken directly into my ear. I bolted upright, and there it was, the shadow, no longer at the end of the hallway. It was in my room, standing at the foot of my bed. I couldn't move, I couldn't scream. I could only stare as it leaned closer, its shape rippling like smoke, its presence suffocating. Then, in a voice that was unmistakably mine, it whispered, "Leave." When I woke up, it was morning. The shadow was gone, but the sense of dread lingered. I tried to pack my things, but some invisible force, made me feel sluggish, drained, like the apartment itself was sapping my strength. Last night, I decided to sleep in my car. I thought I'd be safe outside, away from the hallway, away from the whispers. At 3:33 a.m., I woke up to tapping on the car window. I didn't want to look, but I had to. My reflection stared back at me in the glass, but it wasn't my face. It was the shadow, its smoky form pressed against the window, its featureless face twisted into a grin. I drove. I don't know how long or how far, but I didn't stop until the sun came up. Now I'm in a motel, writing this. The lights are all on, and I've locked the door. But I can feel it. It's here, and it's closer than the hallway.